Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the Union of Numar, a triple crown for the Lowlands, where I was looking and I'm thinking, well, Russia, outnumbering us on this flank and the other, but if we was actually able to bring all of our troops to bear, remembering that a lot of these are from the colonies and they're just... I don't care what they said about the improvement, and be able to control them, they're never going to come over. I'm going to make a point of going subjects, military, EU, supportive, and aggressive for all the colonies, which I would hope would mean, that they'll try and come over. They won't, but we'll try it. Let's start a timer, being that it's working. We are keeping about 100,000 troops there, mopped up with 80. Still not the best, though, is it? You guys built up yet? No. Really not sure what that army's meant to be. If the capital would fall, I'd be happy. Okay, you've arrived. What am I bringing you over here? What's the... I really wish there wasn't a normal terrain map mode now. I just prefer the simple terrain. That's plain, so they might try to engage if I put that there, and... Actually, with the Swedish and the Danish, I'd probably have enough. Terrain type coastline, though. I think I'm just going to plot them there. Don't seem to have that many Russian troops attacking here. I will score from battles. Is that in my favour? No, it's very much evened out, isn't it? St. Luca is occupied. Oh, so they are... I guess that was a walking distance thing for him. And I know you're working on down here. So you haven't quite completely removed them from the colonies. But I do need... you must be the one who's... Dock up already. You... attached to transport. They seem reasonably stable at the minute. And I need more troops for the Swedish front. So let's dock you up on that little island there. Coming around the north, that sounds good. And you... Oh, for God's sake. If I... Right, if you move me to somewhere, and I just... I mean, it doesn't matter... Oh, sorry, it does. I really wish it didn't. Apparently it matters where you scroll the mouse in. That's probably very useful. And then go, oh yeah, I want to have a look here. Or I want to have a look here. And I know I've done it before. But my natural instinct is more of... Oh, you engaged? You took a freaking terrain penalty, but you engaged, so I guess we best dive in on that. Try and get it to finish off quite quickly. These extra pop-ups are going to annoy me. A Siege of London is over. That I do like to hear. Postans. Okay. You're stationing yourself there and you're... Actually, guys, fall back into our own territory when you can. Because you'll reinforce quicker. And at the moment, we have a good chunk of manpower, so I'm happy to try and reinforce. You're bringing some of them away. It looks like you're trying to head up north and around. We're taking a crap ton of attrition there. I really wish you could have a leader. We never found the Russians then. Arriving on the 13th. You're coming over. Rely on the messages. Stop trying to figure out where everything is at once and rely on the messages. A little engagement, that's not going to be a problem. It's a Dogger Bank battle, a marshal's report. You've arrived there. Are they moving, though? No. There's no leader. Would there be a river crossing? No. If it was just these two armies fighting... When do you arrive? The 19th. And the Swedish are coming with us. You arrive on the 17th, so you'd be... 19th minus for 15 days behind. Are they changing which way they're going? You are more bothered about. You're back to slacks off up to the 19th. Which means you can come down here now. That's now too many. That's too much to fight. You stay on the island. Stay on the island. You've arrived, but no good, to be honest, because you've took too much damage. 13th, I think you'll be the next message. Nope, you're arriving there. You took a crap ton of damage. The rest of them are quite reinforced and... fucking hate. There's the table that I've got, it has a keyboard bit, so it's built to go underneath your table and you scroll it out, but I sit high and I have the keyboard on the actual desk itself. There's plenty of space, I don't mind it. Didn't want to put that on. My dad suggested, put it on anyway for now, because we don't know where we're going to put it, at least we'll keep it all together. And it catches on the sodding chair. I'm going to have to take it off. It's annoying as all hell. It needs to be killed. Maybe not with fire, because it's attached to the rest of the desk, but it at least needs to be killed. You're really going to say that counts as the first army arriving? You guys drop off here. Ah, it's the first army, yep. Once I dropped off, we'll dock you guys up. Siege of Cumberland is over, so that's the majority of Great Britain now sieged up. And I can't check what the individual war score would be. And war score cost, if that's an 11, and that's a 3, and that's a 2. How deep am I going to have to plough into Russia to try and... Yeah, it just seems like the boats are taking so long. No allies, because I'm already at war. I think Eindhoven can deal with it. Got a trade fleet which should protect this if they decide to attack it. The Scottish joined the war. I know that they accepted the call to arms, but I didn't know they'd definitely accepted the... Sorry, they'd accepted an alliance, but I didn't know they'd definitely accepted the call to arms. Going to arrive 3 days late, but I think now Battle of the Norwegian Sea that I can quite happily match onto them. 40 versus 22, and I would hope that'd be more than enough. The Russians, right, you and you. The two of you, I'm holding control. Shift. Okay, shift. Head up to Stockholm first. What's the supply limit map mode like anyway? $60. Supply limit 60. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get too much out, but you have marched quite far away north now. if we could get the Swedish involved, the Danish involved. Russia, I'm not having this. You blockading me? 4 heavies, 5 lights, and 5. 3, 9, and 1. Grand frigate. You're not constructed yet, so I'll use you for this. But yeah, I really do need to keep that straight going. Okay, it's a battle there. You aren't being able to escape. I'm going to land on you, aren't you, on the 13th? Yeah. You're going to have a good general because you're the only army. Don't tell me when all them little guys arrive. Come on. Okay, the Danish are helping. Battle of the Naval Sea. Battle of Vieux. Actually, them joining the war is probably not terrible because I'll be able to... see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So if I was to go 1, 2, 3, how many armies is that? 4 armies. Five armies. Split one of you again. Right, leave one of the larger ones in their capital. Ayrshire. Going to take the second large one because I believe it's got a good fort. And then just spread out. Scotland joining was a dumb idea for them. A very, very dumb idea. Are we engaged? Oh, crap, I didn't, Marshal's report the army has landed. Okay, yep. It's more about this I'm bothered about, because they're going to come now and try and get us, and I have to wait for that naval battle to get any reinforcements over. So not all of them coming at us now. A lot of them are marching to Finland. Can I change her mind? I can. Come back here. You're marching north now then. Doesn't look like the Russians are coming through there anymore. Have you, like, taken a... Prussia feels threatened towards Russia. So I think that actually does protect that front. You're already marching up north. Leave Bohemia to defend that front? Nah, that's probably not the best of ideas. 2 transport fleets, 1 still only in Greenland. You are gonna be needed once we do that. In the meantime, just try and fight them, please. Army arriving in Aberdeen. Again, don't really care. 60,000 all marching north. You can definitely come out into Finland now. When do you escape? The 17th? Where are you off? 17th, 26th. Really? Now you're coming. You have to kill Lexicon. You're standing still. You're moving the 30th. And we've got you. Good. You guys station near him because we're going to need you to be able to reinforce reasonably quickly. That's my unfinished Grand Fleet. Or trade fleet, anyway. And what I'm going to do with it... Select you. Is have it patrol that area. I think it's large enough that it'll just ruffle stomp anything there. You're 51, you are set to protect trade, so yeah, one of you is taking damage, that's fine, as long as I know why you're not doing anything. Kill a little 8,000 stack, how are we looking? Technically, Great British Australia isn't in the war. Don't get how that works. First battle. I'm actually happy for them to have the colony. How do I get all these popping up at the same time? End of a revolution. Finnmark. Vortigod. That's planes. You have 1 unit of reinforcements, but I think no general in the planes. I'm happy to take that fight. 2 armies arriving on the exact same day. Brunswick. Okay, them ones you really don't need to tell me about. You have construction of a new army. 22nd and 23rd. 21st, for God's sake. Is there a general with some maneuver that I can move out onto this? You. For the time being, no leader yourself. You take him. Which you're there on the 22nd. Really need him in that army, but he's not in a position where I can do that. He was the best maneuver general as well, wasn't he? Yep. Okay then. Let him escape. Well, you never know. He might even decide to be stupid and move from his current location. He escaped. I wish I could just tell him to chase him down. Terrain is mainly plains and grasslands over here, though, so it shouldn't be too bad. 6th Fleet has arrived. Still waiting on one, it looks like. 21st. 21st. You guys sieging up there, but I'm not going to attack you into the frickin' forest. You guys have reorganised where you're going, but 1st of December, 9th, 8th. What, you're coming at me into Solax? Me getting there to the 9th. Now, come on, join in. Currently got a slight advantage, but on the 5th, they'll have an advantage on the 15th, so for 10 days they're going to have an advantage. No, he's changed his mind because I'm sending the reinforcements. We've managed to engage over here, rebels. I'm hoping they're just walking through to try and fight the more British. You know, they should understand. You're fighting the British, I'm fighting the British, we're all fighting the British. Where's his southern capital? Objective for Amsterdam. And Missile, objective for Utrecht. You are Utrecht, and you're Eindhoven. Objective for Eindhoven. Will they do it? Will they bollocks? You're finally getting round for the reinforcements over here. They're breaking up and they're not sieging, which I do like. That battle has gone very much so in our favour. See if we can get one of you to Finland, and when do you arrive there? 2nd. I could arrive at the same time. previously, now I'll arrive late. I think that should be enough to encourage them not to go there. The 8th and 4th. So we'll capture the tiny army. I'm happy for that, actually. I rearranged. Chase it. I'm guessing it's going to go there, or either that or to the Cape Coast. No. Shift and click. Okay. Good. More important what's going on over here, though. Right, the large army gets out on the 4th now. I'm sure I saw it rearrange, but they're all doing their best, and I think they probably will actually escape. Yep, and in fact now 66 onto my face on the 17th. Right, we're walking. Tell me the time we... Is it not calculated or something? Stop telling me they're arriving in fucking Brunswick. $80,000. Try and 27th, 25th, 19th. We've got a general. They haven't. Are they not coming at me? They're off north and round. Okay, so one of you do that. The other one just come here. About 80 stack. Change of plan, go take on him. I really thought they'd come for me. Battle of Gold Coast. Looks like we've got them. We do need to kill these rebels. Because, well... I don't want them unsieging the stuff that I've sieged, just like they did do there. Our goals might both be to kill the British, but our goals are not necessarily in a line. You're marching up to there, you guys are taking up a position over here. You're both heading north. So 120,000, I've got 80. Need more troops on that front. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, that is all the time we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.